She says Akil Pollard is one of 20 individuals charged in a broad conspiracy that spans 2 years and includes numerous violent crimes. But Bobby's mother says officials have it all wrong.
I don't know them as a gang. I know them as children that grew up in my house, and I look at all of them as my mate.
A whopping 68-count indictment. Police and Special Narcotics Prosecutor Bridget Brennan say 21 guns were seized.
Bobby Shmurda has a rap and hip-hop following. Just before we arrested him, he tweeted that he'd be holding a concert at a secret location. I don't think that he was aware that that location is now going to be the New York State Supreme Court.
A bunch of guys, they were all G-Stone Crips. We took down associates of theirs a couple weeks back. During that takedown, we pulled 11 guns off these guys.
Our Fox 5 cameras.
They have their eyes on the minority youths in our neighborhood, and they know what they want to do and what they want to see.
Pollard, a single mom who works long hours, says she always taught Bobby to work and that Bobby is a born entertainer, not a criminal.
He has a lot of charisma. He loves to dance. He loves to sing. He likes to be the center of attention. That's what he likes to do. He likes to entertain people.
She prays for him day and night and visits him in jail twice a week.
It's a minor setback for a major comeback. So, like I tell him, it's very hard. I'm not in your place right now, and I don't know exactly how you feel. I'm hurting from the outside because I'm your parent, but all you have to do is stay strong because you'll overcome this.
Now, Bobby Shmurda's attorney, Ken Montgomery, told me his $2 million bail has been denied twice, but they're trying again. He says they're vigorously fighting the charges, and he's pleading not guilty.
That's your boy, DJ Akademiks, and check it out, man, because as Bobby Shmurda would say, word to mommy. Now, listen, Bobby Shmurda's mom is actually in the news this week, and because she did an interview with a news outlet where she sent some words of encouragement to her son. Now, listen, I know you guys are probably thinking, yo, why the fuck are you even still covering Bobby Shmurda, right? Because, listen, we got to admit it. We got to be frank. Let's be real. Musically, Bobby Shmurda is done. He's finished. He's finished. Let's be honest. The hype, the buzz, if Bobby Shmurda gets out of jail right now, he'll have the hype of a Lil Boosie, of a Remy Ma, goes for a week or two, then it's over. Let's be real. But why am I covering it, right? Now, the reason why I'm covering this is because we got to keep it 360 degrees clear. We have to keep it transparent, and we also got to at least show the full scope of what's going on. Now, we obviously celebrate and we love the shmoney dance when Bobby Shmurda is free. We love to actually sing his songs line by line, no matter how incriminating that might be, right? We like doing all that. We like celebrating the fact when he's free, when he gets sent to jail. Nobody actually discusses the other part of it. Nobody discusses like, yo, what about his mom who probably even quit her job after Bobby Shmurda got on? Thinking this would be a long-term way for her to be supported by her son, who she supported because she was a single mom, right? Now, Bobby Shmurda's in jail. His mom is actually back working very long hours. And everyone just goes on like it's nothing, right? The thing is, man, and this is my whole thing with even gang life or whatever the case is. And now we don't know if Bobby Shmurda is guilty or innocent. He is charged. He's in jail. We'll see if he gets out. We'll see what happens with the charges. But this is the thing about this life that everybody glorifies. I've always said, man, hip-hop, we're definitely, we are the most hypocritical people. We celebrate one thing, then when the opposite happens, or basically the consequence of it happens, we then act all surprised. We act like it's a tragedy. When we were celebrating the same thing that probably influenced or caused the tragedy that happened, right? Now, Bobby Shmurda has yet to secure bail. He's still in jail. He's about to have another court hearing, which apparently Ken Montgomery, which is his lawyer now, they're supposed to make another application for bail to try to get him out, and that's supposed to happen in the first week of April, which is like next week, right? But here's the thing, man. It's a sad situation. It's a sad story. His mom sent us some words of encouragement. You see the situation, and a lot of people have forgotten about Bobby Shmurda right now. Right now, at least in the East Coast, I told you guys this was going to happen. Everybody was like, no, what are you talking about? Fetty Wap got it. Fetty Wap got a top 10 single in the U.S. That's the difference between, and this is what I was saying, people were like, yo, Fetty Wap and Bobby Shmurda and OT Genesis and Dej Loaf. No, Dej Loaf and OT Genesis, you can't compare them to Fetty Wap and Bobby Shmurda. They had a top 10 single. That's a different league. There's top 40. Okay, you're making some action. Then there's top 10. You really got it. You're going to be on Letterman. You're going to be doing some shit. So, you got to realize, man, I watched the interview of her talking. And by the way, there's a link in the description if you want the whole thing. And it's a sad situation because we see a guy who was trying to provide for his family after he got successful or he got some type of recognition. Basically, the police then get him, and I'm not saying that he didn't deserve it. I can't give any type of like support either way. I don't know. The court will decide that. But the important thing is that his mom is trying to get an image of him out there that he's a good kid. If you listen to NYPD talk about him, they don't talk about Bobby Shmurda in any positive light. They talk about him like he's a criminal. You heard him cracking jokes. They said he was announced that he was going to have a secret concert. The only concert he going to have is in Rikers. So we'll see, man. And we got to be cognizant, man, because we support a lot of these rappers, but we're really hoping, in the back of our minds, at least the sensible people, that it's entertainment and not reality, right? We don't want to hear you really dealing 50 million keys of coke, right? We don't want to hear that you killed 50 oppas, but we'll see, man. Basically, Bobby Shmurda's mom is sending him some words of encouragement to keep his head, and I think that's what he needs right now. We don't know when he's getting out. He might get out next week. He might get out in a year. So you guys get in the comment box. What do you guys think about it? Listen, you guys might be tired of even me discussing Bobby Shmurda, but I got to show you guys the full 360 view because we celebrated him when he was on Instagram turning up. Then when he got arrested, everybody has something to say. But now he's sitting in jail with no timetable of him getting out. And then we have a family and a bunch of people that probably depended on him. And to the point where he's even calling up and he did an interview with the Hot 97. He said, "Oh, listen, man, there was an artist that I used to fuck with. I supported him when he was in jail. He won't even put money on my books." So we got to keep it transparent. And this is the reason why if you don't show the full 360 view, people see the glamour, they see the glitter, they think it's worth it, and they make decisions that could cost them dearly. So you guys get in the comment box. Make sure you guys like, definitely subscribe. Follow me on Instagram and Twitter at I Am Akademiks. I'm out.